OpenBed is a native Android and iOS application with React Native, Firebase, and Google Cloud integration. OpenBed is a software that allows users to track how many hospital beds are open near them, and it allows hospitals on the other end to input patient data into patient databases. This app was built using help from an application called BuilderX, which helped visualize the React Native code. Here's a video demo of our app. The user is first greeted with an entry page, and then they're led to a map view where their location is detected and the hospitals around them are put in pins.
So basically, it just searches for all the hospitals within a certain radius using the Google Places API, and it grabs the geolocation using the geolocation API that's included with React.
Then each of the hospitals shows how many ICU beds are open and how many non-ICU beds are open.
Here is the website that will be found uh, within hospitals. So nurses and doctors will use our OpenBed site to log their patient information into a database. And through this database, we will be able to receive how many beds are available, both in ICU and non-ICU units.
So this right here is a little bit of a code snippet from my portion where we go and grab all the pins for the locations of the hospitals nearby. This was actually three of us, everyone except for Jacob. It was our first time really using React, BuilderX, pretty much all of these tools with the exception of course, the Google APIs. Um, but basically, what this is doing here is it's going through and defining different states, right, for for the latitude and longitude, because initially we had a big problem where the asynchronous function here, the geolocation get current position, was calling too slowly, and it would automatically default the position at 0 and give us the hospitals nearby in the middle of the ocean, which of course are no hospitals. So basically, to fix this, we had to go through and implement states, and then also use then to wait for the asynchronous functions to catch up so that we were able to successfully not only look at the latitude and longitude and call the API, but also properly display that data from the JSON.
So this is more of looking at the Firebase end of it. So this is where we would store all of our patient data as well as our hospital data. And it's so the doctor would be able to update their patient status in real time. Our connection with this did fall a little short, but it was written mainly in JavaScript, but could also be done in Java as well.
We also registered a domain for our OpenBed Online where our React page would have lived. I was going to implement it with GitHub pages and then sub a custom URL, which would have been openbed.online, which was registered with domain.com.
One of the key things about this project that we wanted to consider was applicability outside of the current situation. OpenVed plans to stay relevant by providing a universal framework for hospitals to maintain patient records, which will not only ease transfers, but also ease data collection.
So our end goal would likely be implementation after this whole pandemic situation in preparation for further hospital bed shortages that could come in the future. And that's all for our project. Thank you for listening.